You probably see me in the top left corner and the bottom right corner. Pay attention to the bottom right corner, Matt. All right, so we all know that remember when is the lowest form of conversation. We also know that reaction content is the lowest common denominator of the type of content you can make. It's the laziest. It's the worst. However, today I'm reacting to me. I predicted the NFL playoffs. This was, shout out to whoever videos pop up, 1 month ago. To be exact, it was, January 9th. January 9th, I made this video. Current recording date is February 10th, so literally about 1 month ago. And I did the NFL playoffs, filled out the whole bracket. You're going to want to see this. All right, so we could start off with me talking. I yap a lot, so let me just skip forward to the first couple of picks. All right, so I picked the Bills over the Broncos. Yeah, that makes sense. Then I went, and I'm pretty sure I picked the Ravens over the Steelers. Yes, I did. I was 2 for 2. All right, now we're on to Chargers versus Texans. I said this was the hardest one to predict, but ultimately, I believe I chose the Texans. So I was 3 for 3 on Wild Card Weekend. I'm going to mute the audio. I keep forgetting to do that. All right, so far, I'm 3 for 3 on predictions through Wild Card Weekend. Let's keep it going. Oh, 4 for 4 on Wild Card Weekend predictions. Wait, I'm a Bucs fan. You see the helmet up there. Who do I pick? Who do you guys think I pick? I'm now in the top left corner, so I keep skipping efficiently. I picked the Commanders. I picked the Commanders over my Tampa Bay Bucs, even though the Bucs were at home. We all knew Todd Bowles is a pretty shit coach, all things considered. And I figured, yeah, it's over for us. As much as I love Baker Mayfield, I knew that him and Bucky specifically, could not get us through that Commanders game. Mike Evans' own Marshawn Lattimore was my I'm leaving here with something moment. And then Rams versus Vikings. Now, although the Rams were the higher seed, the Vikings were like a 13-win team, remember? This wasn't a slam dunk. People thought, actually, more specifically, Dan Campbell thought that this was basically a precursor to the Lions versus Vikings championship or divisional. I chose the Rams to beat the Vikings. I was right. That shit was over by like the second quarter. Anyone remember that? Now here's where stuff starts to get a little bit awry with my predictions. As I start off with, I'm right here. Chiefs over Texans. Correct. Easily. I said that the refs would not allow Kansas City to get first round bumped. But we'll go to the Buffalo one versus the Ravens. And things didn't go as planned here. I believe I did pick the Baltimore Ravens to go to the conference championship. Yeah, that didn't happen. Not very disappointed in Lamar, all things considered. He had a fine game. He didn't have a fine first half. Overall, he rounded out well. Second half was a really good half for him. He can't control Mark Andrews being off the Yerk 30s and fumbling the ball every 30 seconds. He couldn't catch. When he did catch, he couldn't hold on. So there's nothing I could have done about that to predict that. However, if you look at the AFC side, I was wrong here too. I did pick the Lions over the Commanders, and the Commanders upset them. Eventually, the Lions, having 1.5 million injuries, did take a toll on them. So that makes sense. And Jaden Daniels looked un-F-withable at some points during the playoffs. He looked absolutely unstoppable, but I thought the Lions had the pass rush and the defense to be able to maintain him. They did not. And on top of that, like, their offense just couldn't get it going. Jahmyr Gibbs was rolling well, I'm pretty sure, but I can't quite remember that game well right now. Rams versus Eagles. I picked the Eagles. All right, so we got a 1-3 and a 1-2 in the conference championship. Obviously, I'm going to pick, the 1 seeds on both sides just to iron it out. Just kidding, I picked the 2 and the 3 seed. But more importantly, I picked the Eagles to win the Super Bowl. And now in the beginning of the video, I believe I introed it with, by prefacing it by saying, what exactly? Let me see if I can find the audio clip. I've found it. Listen very closely here.
Football on this channel too much, but trust me, I watch a lot of football. Plus, I'm also a shaman, for those that don't know.
Mm-hmm.
I know everything in the universe. So, if I predict your team to win the Super Bowl, guess what?
Oh?
You might as well place your bet now and start celebrating.
Put some respect on me, damn it. This is a really short video, not the one that I'm reacting to, the one that I'm recording. It's just kind of my reaction to the Super Bowl the day after. But also, I did want to point out that I did predict the Eagles to win the Super Bowl before the playoffs even started. Now, it's not very bold to say the 2 seed is going to win the Super Bowl. However, when they had to march through a Green Bay team that was like 11 wins or whatever, maybe 12, somewhere around there, over 10-win Green Bay team. And then they had to go through a Rams team that, albeit some people might not have, or might have doubted, which fair enough, Stafford is old. He just is old. in a core that really didn't produce in the first half of the season. They really picked up in the second half, but they embarrassed the Vikings, like bad. Embarrassed them, right? So you figure maybe the Rams have a chance to go into or not the Link anymore, wherever the hell they play, and meet them. No, so I got that right. And then on top of that, I had to work through an upset here with Washington beating Detroit. That was an incredible game. I just keep thinking about Jaden Daniels being that good. But you see the Eagles and you see the Lions. I mean, Eagles beat a Commanders team that was red hot coming into the playoffs. Just absolutely shut them down. And then I had the Super Bowl matchup of the Ravens versus the Chiefs. Of course, the Ravens failed me and didn't get there. Tough. But either way, the Eagles absolutely embarrassed, emasculated, took away all hope. I said this last night to a couple of my friends. Is it kind of a thing now with Mahomes where it's either he's going to win the Super Bowl or he's going to get absolutely embarrassed in it? Because there's only two Super Bowl losses, I believe, were absolute embarrassment games. Look at my fucking face up here. But were absolutely embarrassing games. They lost, obviously, 31-9. Hell yeah, baby. And then on top of that, they just got smoked. They scored 22. No, they didn't. Nobody cared. At the start of the fourth quarter, TVs were off, like Kendrick Lamar during the halftime said. Turn that TV off. Turn this TV off, to be more specific. So it was an absolute mauling on part of the for the Philadelphia Eagles. I'm just gonna make myself bigger and cover it. Why not? Yeah, it was just absolutely embarrassing how they did the defending champs. The back-to-back defending champs. Absolute embarrassment of a game from not just Mahomes, but from the rest of the Chiefs all around. Absolutely bad game. I'm gonna be the first guy to say it. I haven't seen any reports on Chris Jones yet, as far as I can tell. But hey, there's a real chance Chris Jones pulled the old Chris Paul move. Chris Jones, Chris Paul, you see the Chris relation there. The old Chris Paul move of, damn, we're down 40. I broke my leg. Shit, I can't stand. I'm hurt. Yeah, Taylor Swift got booed leaving the stadium. I don't really care. I don't. The president was there. Cool. I don't really care either. The game itself was dull as hell. It was 24-0 after the first half or whatever. And once it got to 17, I looked at my brother and I told him this could get ugly very fast. And it did. Cooper DeJean, my God. I thought he was going to win Super Bowl MVP for a little bit. I can't lie to you. I thought Cooper DeJean could have won Super Bowl MVP. I thought there was a chance, somebody on the deep. Milton Williams had a crazy strip sack. I thought somebody else was going to win it. I'm not going to lie. I didn't think Jalen Hurts was going to win it, but it kind of makes sense. He had, 3 touchdowns total, 1 on the tush push and 2 passing. A.J. Brown, by the way, that was... Listen, you won the Super Bowl, so all due respect to them, but A.J. Brown... Y'all were up like 24. I think it was 17 at that point. But either way, you're up 3 scores. And he's still complaining. Come on now, gang. That's a bad look. I don't know. A.J. Brown is a tough player to... I don't know how to describe it. A.J. Brown is a very tough player to deal with because you know you're going to get outbreaks like that every once in a while where it's just absolutely stupid. So big props to my Philadelphia Eagles. I picked them to win the Super Bowl. However, this Super Bowl is not valid in my books. You did not beat the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. You cannot beat a Todd Bowles defense. Until Jalen Hurts can beat a Todd Bowles defense, this is not a legitimate Super Bowl in my eyes. I'm just doing a little bit of trolling. Enjoy the Super Bowl, Eagles fans. Tear up your local bar, police station, everything. Tip over cars. I don't care. Have fun. I'm not from Philadelphia, so I don't really care. If you enjoyed, make sure to like, comment, share, sub. Tell me how good I am at predicting things down in the comments below because I'm like 2 for 3 on this channel. Because I'm the same guy that did predict. I did predict Tarek Skubal to win the Cy Young in the MLB, and I was right. So, again, Shamat. Either way, I'm going to go catch the game and see you guys in the next one.